We're going to start the program in about 10 minutes. Get on your cell phones, text your friends, get everybody out here.
Because he made comment that gay sex is like pig sex and made some really derogatory, racial, nasty, awful remarks that he shouldn't have made. He should be held to a higher standard. He's up there making laws that affect everybody and he's representing everybody. And if he can't do that, then he shouldn't be up there.
I'll buy one.
Buttars Palooza! Give it up for the producer of KRCL's Radioactive, Troy Williams!
Thanks, Michael. Welcome to Buttars Palooza! Do I have any tree-hugging, homo-loving, peace-hoping Americans in the crowd today? Are you ready to change the world?
Our first speaker, Kyle Woolley from the Steelworkers Union and Utah Jobs with Justice. Thank you very much.
Growing up outside of the community, I've had time to rationally observe it. For the most part, the people in the community at large are good people, but they're confused and they're ignorant. And they take pride in their ignorance and they take comfort in their confusion. And this is reflected in the type of people that they elect to represent them. Now, Senator Buttars is just the ugly white tip of the iceberg. There is a bloated, frozen mass of ignorance and confusion floating just below the surface of that rotunda. Fear and shame are the two driving forces in this community. Fear and shame are the reason you're here today. It's time to form our own community where being different by birth or by choice doesn't get you shunned. Where they try to be the same, we should defend each other's right to be different. We should be fearless and shameless in our defense of the rights that they deny us. Solidarity bind us today. Hallelujah.
Robert also serves as the Executive Director of the Western Reserve, an environmental advocacy program. Big warm welcome to Robert Bentley. Good afternoon, Utah.
Today and every day we speak up. Is that what Senator Buttars said didn't offend just gays. It didn't just offend progressives. It didn't just offend non-Mormons. It offended all of us because we all have a stake. The Common Ground initiatives were common ground. They weren't seeking gay rights or superior rights. They were seeking human civil rights. So thank you, Senator Buttars, for bringing us into a kinder, a more gentle, and a unified community. Thank you.
Oliveras.
A cultural revolution begins with a personal resolution. I'm here this afternoon on behalf of myself, living up to my responsibility, our responsibility, to hold our leaders accountable. I'm here this afternoon as a man who has examined his upbringing to find himself living within a very narrow definition of masculinity, something that has been pressed upon me since I was a little boy. This is a definition of being a man that perpetuates homophobia, sexism, and violence. To allow this model of masculinity to remain unchallenged. That's a threat. As a man, I'm given certain privilege and deference for no other reason. I am also an ethnic minority within a dominant group, which gives me the option to ignore certain oppressive behavior when it favors me, but to decry the same behavior when it does not. If we are truly committed to ending violence against women, to ending hate crimes, to ending violence in general, then ignoring that model and remaining silent in the face of sexism and homophobia, that's not an option. I'm also here this afternoon as a straight ally, educating myself on the challenges of the LGBTQ community and committed to do my part. Because now is the time that we look past issues that only affect us directly and recognize the intersections of oppression. Now is the time that we move beyond empathy and awareness and act to become effective allies for larger institutional and societal change. A cultural revolution begins with a personal resolution. We are part of a lasting and enduring struggle for civil rights and social justice. Not just our own rights, but the rights of everyone that you see gathered around us. We are united in recognition that injustice anywhere is a threat, a real threat, Senator Buttars, to justice everywhere. Thanks.
Are you ready, Olivers? Give it up! You having a good time? Yeah, too. All right.